Evansville Day School Basketball started in 1965. At the beginning, the team, like most of the new teams, had to get adjusted to playing the game of high school basketball. They started out a little unsuccessful, losing more games than they won the beginning season. Also, the scorebooks had mysteriously disappeared, so no one's really sure of the box scores. I've also interviewed Coach Ballard for a little more information about the program.
Well, past seasons, we've had some success in the recent past. Obviously, we won a sectional in 2012, our first sectional title in basketball in school history. And so we'd like to repeat that in the upcoming seasons. We've got a lot of new players this year with the full roster, so I think we have high expectations for this season.
How has day school basketball changed from when you started coaching until now?
Well, I think the biggest change is we have more guys in the program. When I first started, the first year we were in the teens. I don't exactly remember, but we went through several years where we were at 15, 14. I think we even played one season with only 13 guys. And we played varsity and JV games that year. So I think the biggest change is that we have much more involvement in the basketball program. The past several years we've been over 20, and this year we're near 25 players on the basketball roster. So that's one of the big changes. I think the other big change is just the attitude of our basketball program. We have become much more competitive, I think. I think we go into most seasons and games believing that we're going to win and that we have an opportunity to compete. And certainly in recent years, we feel like we have an opportunity to compete in our sectional to advance to regionals. I think the future is bright. Some of our most talented players are younger players that are currently in the program, and obviously that means good things for the future. I feel like if guys continue to work hard and develop and we continue to keep strong numbers in our program, I think that the program is going to continue to move forward, and I think we're going to continue on the path that we've been, which is being a very competitive basketball team. And really the last several years we've been consistently ranked in the top 10 in the state of Indiana, and that's something we'd like to continue.
What's your number one goal to achieve with day school basketball?
Well, I would have told you my first year here, my number one goal was to win a state championship. And not that that's not still something to strive for, but the older I get and the longer I coach, I realize that helping young people develop, helping young people grow up, helping some of the boys in our program become men at some point, or at least young men, I think that's really the strength of our program, and it's really where our focus is. It's certainly where my focus is now that I've been here for so many years. So while we want to continue to be competitive in basketball, I think really the relationship side, developing people, and just having good relationships with the guys that come through our program is really our number one goal.
As time went on, the program got better and day school started to win some games. Jeremy Willis, an EDS alumni, holds the Evansville City record for most career points scored in high school with 1,899. His senior year, the 1988-1999 season, the team only lost a couple games all season. More recently, the Eagles won sectionals in 2012. The team had a record of 20 wins, the best in day school history. They lost an extremely tough game by 8 to the Lagodian Regionals, the team that went on to win the state championship that year. Another interesting fact is that only 3 seniors played on that sectional title winning team. I also spoke with Justin Hawkins and Jeremy Willis, 2 former day school basketball players, to talk about their experiences. What is your greatest memory of playing for Evansville Day School?
My greatest memory of playing at Evansville Day School would probably have to be playing at South Spencer on their homecoming night and going in there and getting our first win at South Spencer. Just looking at the crowd and them thinking and knowing that they're going to come out of there with a win on homecoming night and have a good night, then going in there and messing it up, that's a pretty good feeling.
I think the greatest memories are just things that happen in practice. Being around my friends every day. I don't really have one good memory, just the whole practice experience every season, but not necessarily one specific play.
Was it one of your goals to get on the top 10 scoring list?
It was definitely one of my goals as a freshman coming in to get on that top 10 scoring list, and seeing Jeremy Willis's name on there saying Evansville's all-time leading scorer is just, your eyes get big. You go, man, I want to beat that. So yeah, honestly, it was.
I actually never thought about that until my senior year. The newspapers started writing about it and stuff like that. So no, I was just a really competitive kid and wanted to win every game, just no matter how it had to be done. But the news kind of took that story and ran with it.
How do you think the high school game has changed since when you were in high school?
High school game has changed a lot. It's a lot faster, up-tempo, a lot more open court, a lot less set plays. Players are making a lot more decisions these days rather than looking at the coach every single time up and down the court and getting a play call. It's a lot more freelance, but I'm liking where it's going.
I don't think it's really changed much. I'm not that old, but still around hoop. The players just seem bigger and stronger, and I think that is training, year-round training, which it just seems like that's more intense than it ever has been. So the players just seem more mature, quicker, stronger, stuff like that.
Do you think playing at day school has affected your life today?
Playing at day school has definitely affected my life. All the relationships I built with everybody around the school, and especially Coach Ballard is like a second father to me. He's always there for me. Day school is just a great place. Obviously, I love it. I'm back here helping and coaching, so it definitely affected my life for the good.
I think going to day school has affected my life today. I went there since I was 5 years old, and you guys know the work ethic it takes to be successful in the classroom, and that just kind of always stuck with me. Just being around people that worked hard every day just rubs off on you, as opposed to being around people that don't work hard every day would rub off on you have the same effect, except, opposite.
Basketball has more participants than any other boys' sport at day school. It's also the most watched. Basketball has been a long tradition that the Eagles are very proud of. The team hopes to return to the sectional championship in the coming years and even go further than that. The hard work put in by the program won't be going to waste.